Liverpool dreams of appointing Xabi Alonso as the heir to Jurgen Klopp at Anfield have been emphatically crushed by a strong new update in Germany. Fresh reports have damaged Liverpool chances of appointing Xabi Alonso as their new manager. Just under 3 months from now, the iconic figure of Klopp will bid a tearful farewell to Liverpool, the renowned club of Merseyside. With an impressive tally of 7 major trophies already secured at Anfield, Klopp's departure will create an immense void, presenting owners FSG with arguably the most crucial decision of their 14-year tenure. The precise date of Klopp's final match at Anfield remains uncertain, as Liverpool still harbors ambitions of clinching 2 more trophies to complement their Carabao Cup triumph earlier this year. Currently embroiled in a fierce 3-way battle for the Premier League title alongside Manchester City and Arsenal, Liverpool also finds themselves in the quarter-finals of the Europa League, awaiting a challenging encounter against Atalanta. Consequently, Klopp's last match in charge could either unfold on Sunday, May 19, at home against Wolves, or 3 days later in the Europa League final held in Dublin. However, behind the scenes, there is a growing effort to secure Klopp's successor, spearheaded by Michael Edwards, who has recently assumed the role of CEO of football at Anfield. According to numerous reports, Edwards has identified former Liverpool midfielder Alonso as his top pick to follow in Klopp's footsteps. Alonso's impressive management of Bundesliga leaders Bayer Leverkusen has left a lasting impression on Edwards, cementing him as the standout candidate for the position. With just 8 games remaining in the season, Leverkusen finds themselves with a commanding 10-point lead over 11-time reigning champions Bayern Munich, potentially poised to secure their first-ever league title in their 120-year history. Understandably, Alonso has become a highly sought-after figure as a result, with Bayern Munich also showing interest in enticing him to move across Germany as the successor to Thomas Tuchel. Regardless of his future path, Leverkusen's captain and Finland international goalkeeper, Lukas Hradecky, has made it clear that nobody at the club would hold Alonso's departure against him if he chooses to move on this summer. Additionally, Hradecky has praised the qualities that distinguish the 42-year-old as a remarkable coach. He said, "You guys don't see him daily. But the atmosphere he's brought in Leverkusen, we didn't have it before, comes from what he has experienced in football. In Madrid, Liverpool, that's the level we strive for every day. It was here when he came, but it's up here right now. We are pretty clear about what we do." Xabi brings a mentally strong spirit from the top clubs, and he's created a good atmosphere in the team. He's brought a football intelligence with him. It's the way he motivates daily. He lives the game as he did when he was a player. It's standards, a winning mentality, training how you play, how you go on every action, each training session, intensity. That's where the real secret is. Tactically, he's fantastic. Hradecky added, "He's created the best Leverkusen team I've experienced. We have 18, 19, 20 players, and it doesn't matter who plays. There are a lot of different tactics. There's a lot to take in from the opponent's perspective. It's hellishly difficult to play against us. It's the staff he has, how we think about corners, how we think about pressing the game. Staying low or whatever, the hype is definitely justified, yeah." The 34-year-old goalkeeper admits it would come as no shock were Alonso to be lured away, adding, "No one would be angry or argue if he wins the Bundesliga and decides to go another route. We see it daily that he loves to be in Leverkusen. He enjoys Düsseldorf where he lives. But if you look at it from another point of view, how can you make it better than this season? We have built something that's worth a trophy. I hope it comes. Football is cruel sometimes, you don't want Bayern breathing down your necks, but hopefully the platform we have created is enough. We're getting closer. That's the mission. We have to keep believing. We are getting closer to our dream and I hope it happens." For Xabi, there is a lot to ponder, but he's enough of a gentleman to make the right decision and only he knows what's best for him. As reported, Alonso is also the prime target for Bayern Munich this summer as they are in search of a new manager. Despite having represented both clubs in his career, along with Real Madrid and Real Sociedad, the German powerhouse has recently downplayed their chances of securing his appointment, adopting a notably humble stance regarding the speculation. However, Sky Deutschland remains steadfast in their assertion that if the 42-year-old were to depart the Bayern, it would only be for Bayern Munich, with any potential move to Liverpool now being dismissed. They assert that Bayern are optimistic about securing Alonso and that it is highly probable he would opt for the Allianz Arena over Anfield as his next destination. Bayern's honorary president, Uli Hoeness, has also shared his thoughts on their interest in Alonso, suggesting that he is the ideal candidate to succeed Tuchel at the club. At a Munich trade fair, the 72-year-old said, "He has proved that he can be a coach for the big time. There are hardly any suitable coaches who are currently free. Rather, they are coaches who are under contract somewhere and possibly have great success. And that makes it much more difficult because clubs like Liverpool, Real Madrid, Leverkusen and FC Bayern are working on it. It's not so easy to tell them that Bayern is the measure of all things.